Hi guys, I'm Megan Brightwood and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share my everyday makeup routine with you guys. And this one is one that I had thought about holding off on because I do want to change things up a little bit, but it's also the look that I've been doing the entire month of December and now the first 2 days of January. So yeah, I have been using it a lot, and I do want to also mention that this might be a weird video because I have not been using makeup brushes lately. I don't know why, I just haven't felt like it, and they're dirty and I haven't wanted to wash them. It's much easier to wash my hands. So yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that, but I really do like the way that everything turns out. So I thought I would just, keep going with that. I also wanted to mention this guy back here. He's not quite done, but if you'd watched my December knitting update, you will have seen some info about this guy, and I'm so close to finishing it. But yeah, I'm knitting this blanket if you haven't seen that video. So anyway, just had to mention that it's made an appearance now. And let's just hop into this makeup tutorial. I've already applied my primer, and the one that I'm using is the one from Ren. It is the Clean Primer. I apply about 5 drops all over my face and just kind of let that sink in so that my face is nice and smooth and ready for some makeup. And then I go in with my concealer and my foundation, and I kind of change it up every once in a while depending on my mood. Sometimes I'll do concealer first, sometimes I'll do foundation first. It doesn't really matter to me. Maybe that's wrong, but yeah, today I'm feeling the concealer first. So the one that I am using is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Concealer in Fair 01. And this, I am very fair. Like, I am usually pretty fortunate in that I just go for the fairest shade in foundations and concealers, and that's pretty much right on for my skin tone. I know a lot of people have a lot harder time with that, but yeah, I can't say a whole lot. And I do sometimes try to do self-tanner, but I don't know. I just haven't felt like it this winter, so we're just sticking with the easy stuff. But anyway, I'm just gonna blend this in. I really do like this concealer. I'm really close to the end of it though, and I'm have I purchased it or do I have it in a basket? I don't know. I'm getting a new concealer. There's so little left. This is gonna be a little bit easier. Yeah. There's so little concealer left that I needed to pick up some new stuff, and so I'm gonna try something a little bit different, but I really like this. So if that concealer doesn't work out, I'm going right back. And then I have my foundation. This is the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, and this is in the number 10 beige shade. And this, I really do like it. I am planning on repurchasing it. It's also running very low. I'd thought about actually waiting to film my everyday makeup routine until after I had gotten some of the new products, but then that wouldn't be what I'm doing every day, would it? So yeah, figured, okay, we're just gonna go in, do it now, and then I'll have other products to review for you if I like them or not. So yeah, just kind of blending all of this in as best I can, bringing it down to my neck. Then I'm going to apply some blush, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in the shade Ecstasy. I have used this for quite a while, and this is going to be a little bit weird because I have not been using brushes lately. I just kind of wash my hands in between and call it good. So yeah, what I'm going to do is use my index finger here and just grab that outer shade, and then I'm very gently going to just tap it right into my skin here and blend it upwards. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And this is not an easy thing to do. I would much rather do this with a brush, but it needs to be cleaned, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend using your fingers for this, but we're trying to be as real as possible, so this is what you get. Then I'm also going to add a little bit of this Hourglass Ambient Light powder, and this is in Luminous Light. This is just a little tiny small one. And I'm going to use that same index finger and kind of just apply it at the top of my cheekbones here, just to add a little bit of shine. And I really do like this powder. I'm not typically into highlighters, but this one is very, very natural, and it doesn't have that chunky glitter that a lot of them do. So I really, really love this. I've heard a lot of hype about it, never really got into it. And then when I got it in my advent calendar this year, I tried it and fell in love. So yeah, really, really like that. Then I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This has been in my makeup bag forever, and it's kind of one of those things that it gets to be a little bit repetitive and kind of boring, but it works very well. So yeah, I just kind of keep coming back to it. And if you do have any recommendations for primers, certainly let me know, because I would like to try something that's, you know, just as good, but a little bit different. So yeah, give me your recommendations. The eyeshadow that I'm using is this quad from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk quad, and I love it so much. This particular shade right here, this lightest one, is actually almost out, which makes me kind of sad. But yeah, I really like this, and these powders are really, really nice to work with. And like I said, I've just been using my fingers, so I'm gonna just pop this all over the lid, and they are so nice and soft and creamy that they blend very, very well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that all over the lid. And then I'm going to grab this color right here, the secondary shade, and I'm going to very, very gently tap that into the crease. And the thing that I really like about using my fingers is that I can kind of control this a little bit more than with a brush, which seems strange, but I feel like these blend very, very well and are kind of a little more natural looking. So yep. Finally, I'm going to pop this shade here, this darkest one, right in the outer corner. And sometimes I'll use this little glitter pop here, but for the most part, I just leave it in the pan. I use it more for like date nights, if we were able to go anywhere, or I think I wore it for Christmas, you know, that kind of stuff. So kind of a special occasion shade. I'm then going to go in and line my lashes, and this is probably my favorite part. I like to do a kind of cat eye wing sort of look, and I'm going to try to do this on camera as best as possible, and this might be a little bit trickier for me, so I've got my little mirror here. But basically what I've been doing is I'll kind of start in the middle here and try to stay as thin as possible on the lash line. And then I'll do a little flick up right towards the end of my brow here. And then go ahead and connect that to the rest of my lash line. So let's see if we can do this quite as well. A lot of times when I'm doing this, I get really, really close to the mirror. So this is a little bit more difficult, but hopefully you're getting the idea. So yeah. And oh, and the eyeliner that I'm using is the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner. I really like it. So yeah, it works very, very well. This one is getting a little bit dry, so it's a little harder to work with, but I still like it. I'm just gonna go ahead and line this other one without talking. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to finish out my eyes with this Milk Makeup Mascara. This is the Kush Mascara. I believe that the color is just black, but this is a heavy duty mascara. I don't think I've ever felt a tube that is heavier than this. It's kind of ridiculous, but I'm a little bit in between on this actually. I really like the way that my lashes look with this, but it is a big wand. So it's a little bit tricky for me sometimes to not get, you know, mascara all over my eyes, but I love the way that it looks when I can get it to work. And that's all I've been doing for my eyes. I typically do, you know, fill in my brows a little bit, but my brow pencil is completely out. So I'm gonna have to do an empties video soon so you can see what I've been using up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the eyes. And then I'm gonna just apply a little bit of lipstick, and the one that I've really been loving is this YSL Rock and Shine lipstick in the color 01, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. So that is it. That's basically what I've been doing for my makeup pretty much every day. I know I did this exact same look every day throughout Vlogmas. I would occasionally change up the lip, I guess, but not very frequently. I love that YSL lipstick so much. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, certainly give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos. I do kind of do a bunch of different random videos on this channel, but I do want to just mention that today marks exactly a month that I have been posting videos every single day. So for someone that's not consistent, and I don't want to say that I am consistent at all, but for someone that is not consistent, I think that's pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to get going, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.